In this self-nip bobbly da baba dee ba doo doo. Yo. Alright, what's the real meaning of red pill, blue pill? I'm going to keep it very simple as I possibly can, because a lot of people are getting this very, very, very wrong, the original meaning of it. And when you put it into perspective about what it really means, you can look at it to analyze all these people that are throwing this term about red pill, blue pill, and what it means. And so many people are getting it wrong because they're overcomplicating it. So, in order to understand the idea of red pill and blue pill, which has been popularized by the Matrix, you actually need to go back to even a more fundamental understanding from astrophysics. Yeah, I know. People go blank when they hear that because it sounds to them like rocket science or mathematics. But the way I'm going to explain it, I'm not going to be using any math at all. And in astrophysics, it's actually called red shift or blue shift. So the red pill, red shift, blue pill, blue shift. And all that means is just like something also known as the Doppler effect, that when things are moving away from us, the vibration of sound, and in the case of the pills and the shift, the vibration of light, becomes lower frequency or bigger waves. And when that happens, as in the universe expanding, the bigger waves and the lower frequency shows up as being red. When something is moving closer towards us, the sound of it, as in the Doppler effect, or the light vibrations of it, as in blue shift, the frequency becomes higher or the wavelength becomes smaller. And that's where you get the blue color from, with a higher sound. And now, how did that idea go into the Matrix? Now, I am not sure if in the Matrix they were thinking about it, but it only seems logical that they understood this when they made it, because it corresponds very perfectly with the idea of red shift and blue shift. And if you don't know how or why, well, let me tell you. So here it is. In the Matrix, when Neo was presented with the option of taking either the red pill or the blue pill, when he took, if he were to take the blue pill, if he were to take the blue pill, it would mean that he would go back into the Matrix and accept that as his reality. So now let's think about this as in blue shift. Blue shift would happen if different objects in the universe were mostly moving towards us, which in astrophysics would signify that the universe is shrinking. You could say that our worldview is shrinking, or that our world is shrinking, or that our mind is shrinking, or that our perspective is shrinking. Do you see where that's going? Blue signifies the shrinking or the closing in of things. But Neo decided to take the red pill. And just as is observed in the universe, which is where the theory in astrophysics comes from that says that the universe is expanding, is because most of the objects that we observe in the universe, mainly from the Hubble telescope and other telescopes that are out there now, but it was initially observed with the Hubble telescope, that most objects are moving away from us, which indicates that the universe is expanding. You're opening your mind. The universe is expanding. Your mind is expanding. Your perspective is expanding. You see that? That's where that comes from. And so, if you really want to understand what it means, blue pill or red pill, it's very simple. Think about the astrophysics concepts about the universe expanding or the universe shrinking, and decide what you want. Do you want to expand your mind, or do you want to close off your mind and shrink it? So if you want to expand your mind, you take the red pill. If you want to close off your mind, you take the blue pill. Now, I'm pretty sure that I wasn't the first person to think about this, but I did write about it a long time ago, and I'm going to put some links into the first articles. I think it was, I say a long time ago, but it was about 9 years ago. And I'll put a link to the first blog article that I published about that. So that's it. Expand your mind with the red pill, or go back to sleep with the blue pill. That is all. That is what blue pill and red pill means, if you didn't know. But it's just used in such confusing ways out there. So now let's see if this definition that I gave you matches up with things that you see, how the blue pill and red pill is used, out in society and media and all that. All right? Take care.